It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Hello, model citizens. Welcome to Humanity Junction. Tonight on Trains in Tech, for my very last live stream, I thought we'd go over kind of a little bit of a rerun of last year. Mostly just talking. I didn't put together any videos or any kind of thing like that, but I thought we could just kind of have a little chit chat to kind of, end the year. Some people have their adult beverages out already. But it's been a year, hasn't it? Can you believe it that it's been a year? So back in December around this time, I made the decision that I was going to move my live streams to Tuesday night at 8 o'clock because at the time there was nobody streaming on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. And then I went to do my first live stream and found out that Athern is now doing their live streams on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. So this year has always been, I feel like, a little bit of an interesting ride. We'll take a look at some of the stats and see how the year went in numbers. But overall, I think it was a very good year. A lot of very positive things happen along with everything else. Ray, do not tell me that Athern is moving to a different day, because that would, yeah. Anyway. Jub, I've got some books here that I thought I would show. Kind of my Christmas gift to myself a little bit. They are basically the rules books from different railroads, but all in this area. The first one I saw during an operating session, and I thought that it was an interesting book. I thought I might like it, so I started poking around, and I was able to find one that, seems to be in pretty good shape, but it's the Hudson and Manhattan Railroad Company rules and regulations. One of the things that I thought was kind of neat about the book is it's got a book number on it. And of course you can't see it because the lights are blue and you can't see it. But the number is 6587. It says this book is the property of Hudson and Manhattan Railroad and must be returned to the company upon demand. So should the company come after me, it looks like I will need to return this book. But the thing that came up over the ops session is we were looking at the different signal indications. And I thought this would just be kind of a cool book to have the signals as well as, being able to read read the rules. Rule 351, passengers must not be permitted to carry dogs in stations or on trains, except small dogs in dog baskets or containers that can be held in the owner's lap or put under the front of car seats out of the way of other passengers. See, so even way back then, they would not have allowed the train inspector on the train. So I'm not a rules guy, but I am getting more into operations, so I thought this would be interesting to get. This, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the 1923. So this was effective October 1st, 1923, rules and regulations for the Government of Employees of the Operating Department of the Hudson and Manhattan Railroad Company. So while I was looking at this one, though, I thought it might be cool to look and see if there's any New York Central ones, and this one popped up, which is a New York Central system. You know, I just realized I can do this and put some white light on the subject. Let's see, is this going to work? I know I'm shaking the camera. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can get this to stay and not just fall out. There we go. There we go. Now we can see colors and stuff. So now you can see the number. Look at that, 6587. So this book, effective October 28th, 1956. So what's that, 28 years? 26, 7, 8 years, something like that, after this other one. Another set of rules. This one's also numbered. This one's got some writing in it that I thought was interesting. It's got this date up here, and there are some pages that are actually marked, like this page here where it talks about communicating signals. E was changed to a single short. There's some other things that are written in it. Let's see if I can find something. Here we go. Fighting while on duty is prohibited, or on company property was added. There you go. In case of the danger to the company's property, employees must unite to protect it. And this says see timetable. It says see timetable here. I'm not sure why it keeps saying to see the timetable. I found one that gave a change to a speed as well. It was, I think, like 50, and the speed was changed to 45. Here you go, S89, C timetable. So I thought there was some cool things in this. Heath, the Hudson and Manhattan Railroad is now the Path Railroad. There you go. The other things that I got were these two. This one's the New York Central System Safety Rules from 1943, just in case you wanted to know what the general safety rules were. They seem to be all in the 4000s. 4049, the foreman of the repair party, before commanding work on piping, valves, etc., shall ascertain that all such piping, valves, etc., are free from steam and water and properly safeguarded. So, there you go. Employees in electrified territory. So cool, some cool things here. And then the last thing that I got, see if everybody's still awake. There'll be a test on this later, so please make sure that you're taking notes on this, and we'll have various different tests along the way. But this is the New York Central's 1963 per diem, demarrage, I don't know how to pronounce, and switching manual book. Per diem, what is per diem? Per diem is the charge assessed per day for the use of railroad-owned freight cars. The per diem rate on multi-level automobile equipment is $17.50 for tri-level, $15.25 per car per day for bi-level. The per diem rate on most other equipment is $2.88 a day in 1963. Oh, that was pretty cool. Oh, that's a funny question. Dennis is asking, is there a discussion on specific safety shoes? I am sure there is. I should have thought ahead of time and tried to find it, but I don't see that right now. If a loaded car is placed for unloading at one spot, then is switched to another spot for reloading, is this an interior switch? No, as this is first placement of empty car. So I guess this is all about money, right? These were a pretty good deal, actually. I got them pretty cheap. I don't know if they're a bargain, but I definitely got them. I definitely got them for a price that was worth getting them for, and I thought they'd be something fun to have in the collection as well. So if Andy Estep is here, Andy, this rules book, this is the book that Dave pulled out to show you the semaphores when we were over at his house. I got these on a place called eBay. This one was listed for $50. A lot of them were listed for $50, but he had it for make an offer. So I made an offer at $35 and I got it. I don't know if that's good or if that's not good. I don't remember what these were. I don't remember, but I think it was like $55 for everything or something like that. Now it's called interplant switching. It would be cool. It would be cool to like note the changes specific for the area. Yeah, Austin from Conrail Lock 12 was saying this is what is now the path. I don't know. So this New York Central one, I can only assume this covers all of the New York Central, so it would cover the West Side Line in 1956, but I don't really know. But I thought they were neat. 1943, 1956, 1923, and 1963. So I thought it'd be a pretty good collection. Aaron says now you can literally throw the book at somebody or throw the rule book out the window during an op session. That is true. Although here where I am, if I threw a book out the window, I would be throwing it onto the sidewalk, and I may inadvertently, I would say, hit somebody. So I probably want to avoid that wherever or as much as I can. Since it said it was a rule about electric district, that would include West Side Line. Where did I read the electric one? I think I read in here and here. I don't remember, but yeah, at some point I'll read it. Did other people get books? I like getting books. I am not great at reading books. I would not say reading is one of the things that I do really well, but I like books. I sort of hope that one day they find a way that through osmosis, I could, just have the books just sort of like ooze into me in some way. But until then, I might have to actually read some of the books, but we'll see. Now I'm going to try something that I just learned about. Oh, and it's not even here. It's not available. Huh. Oh, up here, maybe. Let's. Oh, no. I think I just hit the button for an ad. I didn't want to hit a button for the ad. If you're getting an ad right now, I apologize. Is like everyone ignoring me now? I don't see an ad. Good. Oh, good. I hit a button and it said it was going to insert ads. What I'm looking for is there's supposedly a way that during your stream, oh, some people saw them. Yeah, I did it by accident. Oh, I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. Ah, big fail, big fail. So what I was trying to do is apparently during your stream, you can select a way to give out gifted memberships that the person hosting the stream got a Sparky, you should stop at 12. This person hosting the stream can give away gifted memberships. So that's what I was trying to do, was give away a gifted membership. But apparently all I ended up doing was the complete wrong thing. So I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see if I can figure out if there's like something you can add. I don't see anything that I can add to do it. Well, that's a bummer. I was going to try. I was trying something new and I failed. So since I failed at that, maybe we should move on and talk about the rest of the year. Hit add. Yeah, no, I don't want to hit that again. What did I win? Ken, you won a trip to Amherst this year. That's not where we're going. Okay, so last stream of 2023, went through the rule book. How about let's look at some stats. These are the end of year stats for YouTube for my channel. I thought these were sort of interesting stats, kind of ish, but you know, I don't know. We'll see if other people think they're interesting. So this year I had 133.5 thousand views, 54% more than in 2022. I had 16.8 thousand watch hours, which was 35% more than 2022, which means that the people that did view my channel were watching less of my videos. At least that's how I read into that. 89 live streams. I don't quite know how that number is correct, but that's the number they said. There's only 52 weeks in the year, and I don't recall doing that many live streams. 28 videos, which not great, about one every other week, and 17 shorts. Here's the one that was a little bit shocking to me, though. I was kind of surprised by this. 16.7% of people that have viewed my content are not subscribers. When I first started, and last year as well, it was a lot higher than that. There were the percentage was definitely a lot higher. I did do live streams at the events I was at. I was at Timonium. I was at Amherst. I did do Sidetrack Sunday for the first 6 months as well. I wonder if the majority were not model rowers. That could be true as well. Some people may have, stumbled upon a video and clicked on it and clicked away very, 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 very quickly. But I just thought it was interesting nonetheless. 63.3% were from the US, which makes, a lot of sense. 6.1 from the UK, 3.2% from Canada, 1.3 from Australia. Those all make sense, I think, from like what you know, who I interact with and all those kinds of various things as well. But yeah, that's kind of it. I updated my website a little bit. I needed to get the layout map of this, the layout plan of this railroad. I wanted to get that up online, so I did that, and that is up there as well. So those are the stats as of December 26th for my last live stream. Summary of the year. Some people started talking about what the heck I was up to. In the beginning of the year, one of my very first videos was me once again trying to do an op session on Riverside Transfer 1.0. So I started off this year with a completely different layout in here. I had a big desk on this side. I had, turning this light off. I had just a smaller layout on this side. I had the time saver puzzle, the remote puzzle here. Completely different layout. One of my early live streams was me trying to do some yard switching, and it was just awful. It was just awful, awful, awful. But after that, I did go to Amherst. I had a great time at Amherst. I ended up doing 5 streams while I was at Amherst. 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. I don't know. I don't know how many live streams I'm going to do this year. I'm going to try things a little bit differently, I think maybe. Was it horrible or was it horrific? Which was it? I think it was potentially both. But Amherst was fantastic. The show really came alive, and I'm very excited because different metrics, Ray. You were counting different metrics. Amherst this year, I've just heard so many more people saying they're going to go, and I'm just very excited. Amherst is a show that if you are anywhere nearby, do what you can to get there. It's worth, even if you don't buy anything, it's just worth walking around. There are a lot of layouts there. A lot of layouts to see. Just a lot of exciting things at Amherst. So I can't speak highly enough about it. If people want to get scanned, go to miniprints.com/Amherst/Springfield. If you go to the mini print site, he's got some page where you can sign up to be scanned. He is doing less scans at this year's Amherst. He ran himself ragged last year. He's going to try and be a little less ragged this year. But get in there, get early if you want to get yourself scanned and get yourself your own little mini-me. So after Amherst, a little bit with the excitement of Amherst, but also just the way everything has been going, I got to see a lot more layouts, open houses, do a bunch of different op sessions, and we can talk a little bit about some of the events I went to, but that was just a big part of the year, was going around and seeing how other people did things. And I think that was important, you know, get out of my little circle, expand a bit, go see other new different things. So Ron says Ron still has the same amount of videos this year as last year. There you go. You're consistent. Consistency is important. Ray, are you really not going to be in Amherst because you're going to Switzerland? That's just nonsense. Yeah, Chris is coming down. A big contingent from Canada is coming. I know Marty's coming all the way from Australia again. I think Brad he convinced to come with him. So people are coming from all over. Another big event of 2023 was that I turned 50 years old. You know, in model railroader age, that's luckily still considered young, but in all reality, 50 years is definitely getting up there. So at least it feels that way sometimes. I know there are people on here that are older, but yes, there is. I am half a century old this year as of March. So back in March, I turned that. So Junction Senior is 71, which is why he has the senior role as well. Roger's 60. So there we go. Andy. There we go. Nope, Andy, same age. I just act like a little kid, I guess, is partly what it is. I'm still, you know, I'm still trying to live out my childhood in probably ways, you know, ways that I maybe shouldn't have, but yes, I turned 50. I turned 50 this year. Another thing that happened this year, along with all of the op sessions, was I started exploring different operations methodologies, I guess you can say. Oh, jeez. James. Too funny. Sparky, I don't know. We have to see when we're going to be allowed to take over the booth. I think last year, I believe we did it on Sunday at noon, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think Saturday at noon, he was really, really busy. So we'll see. You want, Bernard, you tell us, do you want, which do you want? Do you want Saturday or do you want Sunday? It's up to you. But this year I got more into operations, and I had explored Operations Pro on JMRI the previous year. This year I started exploring car cards and waybills. Car cards and waybills is what I enjoy the most. It's what I've operated on the most. I luckily have a bunch of these. I'm starting to prep where I am going to set them up. I do want this layout to be run off of car cards and waybills. So 2023, I started the exploration, and in the future, I'll be exploring it more as well. In April of 2023, I went to Island Ops. Island Ops was my first time doing an operations weekend, and that was a lot of fun doing an ops weekend. I just feel like I learn so much when I get out of, you know, get out of my own little world, I guess you can say. I mean, you know, my world's decent, I guess, right? But like being able to actually get out and like see other people and do other things, you know, it's good. It's really good. And I'm still bummed. I'm still like looking around to see like how I can give away memberships, but it doesn't seem to allow that anywhere. And I'm very baffled by why it's not working like I would think it is. So I feel like, oh, here we go. Wait a second. Membership gifting. Oh, buy gift. Is it gonna let me do this with? Something's wrong. I gotta figure it out. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. Yeah. But I'll run this again because I keep looking around. Oh, Container Man gifted memberships. Thank you, Container Man. Really appreciate that. I think I've been trying to post more pictures of the progress of the layout. I obviously talk about the layout here as well. But yeah, oh, here we go. You got to pick one. I'm good for noon on Saturday or Sunday or both. We'll figure it out when we get a little closer. I know it's close, but it's not close enough. So after Island Ops, trying to come down off of the high that was Island Ops, went to Greeley, Colorado for the YouTube meet and greet. If you've never been to one of these meet and greets, essentially the way they start is that, you know, Ray, I would completely expect it. Yeah, it is 4 weeks away, so why plan ahead? So Greeley, Colorado. The way it works is Sparky 107 gets an idea in his head that he wants to go somewhere. And then Sparky 107 says, hey, I want to go here. If anybody wants to go with me, you know, come along, come join me. And what ends up happening is other people get involved. And this year, because we were in Greeley, Colorado, Michelle Kempema got involved, TSG Multimedia got involved, and it turned into this massive meet and greet event. So Sparky sparked a big event, and he's doing another one. I think this is for Amherst, right? But you're doing Sparky is going to Reading and Northern Railroad in Jim Thorpe, third weekend in May, and he, you know, he'll tell us where and when. And if you want to show up, you can come on vacation with Sparky, and it kind of becomes this, you know, YouTube meet and greet. Oh yeah, at the Greeley, Colorado meet and greet was the first time I had a 360 camera, and I was kind of exploring and playing with it and shot some videos. Some didn't work out so well, but I learned kind of how to put them together a little bit better. So I put together a 360 video of the Georgetown Loop Railroad. So you can ride the Georgetown route, boy, my mind just, Georgetown Loop, that's the word. Georgetown Loop Railroad in 360. The video just came out. It's on my channel. You can go find that. But again, just another opportunity to meet some really, really nice people, you know, get out and have some fun. So that was May. That kind of brought me to the end of May. And what happened at this point is I had seen so many layouts that when I came home, I started really looking at this layout that I had, Riverside 1.0, not what you see now, but the original version. And I started realizing that all the things that I was learning doing operations, and all of the things that I was learning through the meet and greets and all that sort of stuff, that the layout was never going to work out. It's just kind of the way it is. Yes, Russ, I'm reading chat, I'm talking, I'm looking at my list over here. Too many things are definitely going on. Too many things. So in June of 2023, after 6 months of really getting out and exploring the hobby more outside of this room, I decided that I was going to redo everything. So in June, Riverside 2.0, the idea started. I started doing some more research. I started looking at photos. I started coming up with the different areas that I wanted, the, you know, givens and druthers, as they say. I put together an entire PDF package of, you know, what I wanted to do and all this stuff, and just really got into the planning of it and trying to decide, do I really want to do it? Do I not want to do it? You know, what do I want to do? Also, things at work started getting a little busier, so I had a little bit less time to start working on the railroad type of things and stuff. So in June, another thing that I did is I dropped out as a regular on Sidetrack Sunday. Sidetrack Sunday, started by Ray Bobo and John from Schuylkill River Valley. I think it might be John's birthday today from Schuylkill River Valley. But anyway, kind of started by them, Jason the Train Freak, myself, brought in Rick, and then brought in Nisi. And just with everything going on, it was time to pass this torch. Nisi became a full-timer. I'm still involved with them. We still chat all the time and everything. But I dropped my regular spot. So I went from streaming 5 times a month to streaming 4 times a month. And 4 times a month, still a lot, but it is what it is. Then we got ourselves to August. And in August, I took the leap. And I worked with Jerry, Boxcar Jerry, on getting all of my bench work cut. Because I had now spent a month or more making a plan, saved up some money, was able to buy some wood. I decided I was going for it. So I cleared out the room, everything below 70 inches high. I had plastic hanging up. I had plastic hanging up in here for way too long, but I did have the plastic up and started the bench work. Then I got into the wiring, and then I did some wiring. And then after I got done with some of the wiring, I did some more wiring. And then after I did a little bit of wiring, I went and did some more wiring. And then I think at that point I was maybe up to like a quarter of the way done. So after I got to that point, I went and did more wiring and more wiring and more wiring. Anyway, I'm happy to say that all of the pre-wiring that I'm going to be doing on this layout has been completed. And I have a video coming out on Thursday where you're going to get to see the final benchtop piece going into place with all of the pre-wiring done and completed. Oh, and it still didn't play. My super chat's still messed up. Oh man, I forgot to fix it. I didn't think to I don't know why it's not playing. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, I was trying to get the super chat up so that I can thank Container Man for the $5 super chat because everyone is apparently still blaming me, which I take it. I got it. It happens. I've always kind of made it, I've made it a thing to try and, I really wanted to just like show how things really were and, make sure that, I wasn't like hiding how, how I was doing things and, just kind of, I'm trying to get the super stringer working again. Oh, I see what happened. All right, we're going to try it again just for Container Man. Nope. Big fail. Should I keep trying? So I use the Stream Deck for these streams. And one of the things is that, you have to set it up or whatever. And it seems to be set up properly. And it says show or hide. And then here it should be hide. So I don't know. I'm not sure why it's not playing. It should very much be playing. See, this is, you know, live events. This is the way it happens here. Super chat. It says it's there. It's set up the same exact way the thank you is set up. So I don't really know why, and it's set up the same way as like the green border and all the other stuff. So I don't know. Somebody remind me to fix it. I mean, I know this is my last live stream, but if somebody reminds me, I'll I'll work on it. Yeah, Jerry. Yeah, I know. I reboot my computer all the time, so I don't think it is a reboot issue. I don't know why. I don't know why some things are playing and other things are not playing, is what's happening. And I don't even think the mute, I don't know. Source, unmute. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna bug me now for the rest of the show. So no more super chats because I can't do the super thing. Yeah, it's my task for 2024. Maybe I will maybe I'll get it. No, it's a programming error. I am sure it's a programming error. So I hit it manually, right? So there's a way I can come over here and I can go and force play it. Right, so this is me forcing it to play. And it plays fine, and then I gotta like come back and do all this stuff. But it should just do that all automatically. But it's not, and I don't know why. And it bothers me because it should. Anyway, I can look at that for the next 6 hours and still not. Yeah, it's operator error. 100%. Oh yeah, great. See now, so do you want me to do it manually? So I'll come over here because Sparky did a super chat. So for Sparky, I'm coming down here, going to the super chat, hitting the button, and I'll come back over here. I'll switch back to there. There we go. So I can do it. It's just now Grandpa Rails. Here we go. Now I got to see. So the other problem is I got to roll the cursor all the way over here. Then I roll the cursor all the way back over here. Then I got to go down. I got to find the scene. I got to click the button again so that it plays. Now it plays. And I come back over here. And I bring myself back up again. So I do. Do I have change for a quarter? Yes. Let's all super chat 50 cents. I think you can do 99 cents. I don't know if you can do 50 cents or not. All right, let's get back to this. So, started bench work in August, did a little bit of wiring, did some more wiring. I saw somebody mention it. I did get, oh no, Ray Ron. Oh, Ray Ron, gonna make me come over here, click the button, do this, come back over here. It is quicker than an unboxing, that's for sure. Can I make it louder? Is it too loud? I hope it's not too loud. Yeah, great. For 2024 will be pound break things. So I did get trains running again. Somebody was mentioning it that I got trains running. Oh, I know why it's really loud. It's probably really loud because it's probably not setting itself. I don't know why it's showing that it's active. So what it's not doing is it's not showing and hiding the scene is what it's not doing. Wonder if I can do it this way. Oh, I did not want to do that. That was the wrong thing to do. Oh, now I'm breaking things. Now you got me completely breaking things. Oh, now it's showing again. Oh man, what is going on? We've lost all control. We've completely lost all control of this stream. Things are just going. I got the motorman running. You might not be able to see it. The lights are on. The little trolley's going back and forth. Oh my gosh. What a way to end 2023. My last live stream. Should we talk about plans for next year? Plans for next year. Here they are. So this is my last live stream on Tuesday of 2023. Next year in 2024, my live streams are moving to Wednesday night at 9 p.m. My guess is that Athern or somebody is going to be moving their live streams and doing their live streams on Wednesday at 9 p.m. because I have moved my live streams to Wednesday at 9 p.m. There are other streams Wednesday at 9 p.m. already. But I got to do what I got to do because I joined a club this year. My goal is to go visit the club. So I needed to free up Tuesday nights because Tuesday nights is one of the nights. So Mini Prince is going to stream January 3rd at 7 p.m. At 8 p.m. is the, I forget the name they call the show, but like the West Coast guys. And then I'm going to stream at 9 p.m. I might be building a Barbie stream castle, but we'll see. Yeah, I know. I just have to do it. Wait, who's at 8 on Wednesdays? Oh, Tom Grassi is 8 on Wednesdays, which is the Cab Crew. Yeah, Cab Crew Wednesdays is on as well. I think Twin Cities is on as well, Wednesdays also. So, yeah, first Wednesday is Mini Prince, and then there is John from TSG Multimedia does one of them. If you want to watch Friends, it's on TBS at 9 p.m. Yeah, Cab Crew's on at 8 p.m., so I'll be on at 9 after them. It is true. It's always someone's. I thought Tom is on Mondays. Tom's not on Wednesdays. Tom's on Mondays. Is Tom on Wednesdays at 9? I didn't know Tom was. I thought Tom was on Mondays. Oh, he's just double dipping now. Oh. I don't know. I got to do what I got to do. So I'm going to do my thing. Hopefully people will show up. If people don't show up, I'll just have a good time myself building my own railroad because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my thing. Others can do their thing, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. Tom streams Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Probably. So we've already talked about it, but I will be going to Amherst again. Still deciding exactly what rigs I'm going to bring. I might be bringing my my 360 camera because I think it might be neat to do a walk around Amherst in 360. So that's kind of the way it is. Yeah, no one owns the airwaves, so it's all good. But you know, I don't know. I tried to pick. I picked 9 o'clock because it's later. It's after everybody. So you know, people, you can go spend an hour either with the Crossing Gate, with Cab Crew Wednesday, with Tom, or with whoever, and then maybe come visit me at 9 if you're up for it. So other things for 2024, I am going to start laying track. Um, that is the truth, Ray. I'm going to start laying track on Riverside Transfer 2.0. I've got a little bit more to do in securing the bench work down, but once I get the bench work all secured down nice and tight, I am going to start laying turnouts, and then after I start laying turnouts, we will start laying all of the track between the turnouts. So that's going to be exciting, in my opinion, is starting to lay the track. In addition to my own layout, I do want to do a lot more operations. I'm not sure exactly what shows or events I'm going to be doing in 2024. I do want to try and get out to a couple more ops weekends. There is one up in Rochester. Well, Rochester is the Northeast Regional Convention, but they also do a weekend ops. There's a couple other ones in this area, so I'm gonna definitely try and do more operations and do some more operations trips. So basically 2024 is gonna be learning, hopefully doing some growing and having fun. So I guess at this point, all I can say is, what the heck are you guys doing in 2024? Because I know that some people are going to be doing their own things. Yeah, you guys aren't helping my YouTube addiction. It's tough. Stickers. I will bring stickers to Amherst, definitely. I did see that Rapido is coming out with an RDC, and they're coming out with a New York Central RDC. One thing we've been doing that I'm going to try and keep doing a little bit more, but anytime that I'm down here in the room working on train stuff, I jump on my Discord channel and we just hang out in the voice chat. And the idea, at least what I'm hoping, is that people will just come and just show up and just hang out and just chill and just like work on stuff, show us what they're working on, and just hanging out. So I'm going to try and do that a little bit more. There's no set schedule for it, but it's generally from like 8 to 10 at night. So I generally wouldn't do it on a night that I stream, but on a night that I'm not streaming, I might come down here, and while I'm working a stream, might be just hanging out as well and having fun. Sparky is taking Timodium. Is that like, or is he going to Timodium? I don't know what Sparky is saying. Scranton and Baltimore, back-to-back weekends. Oh, there you go. 2024 is going to be a busy year with shows for me. Yeah, Mike, it'll be good to meet you out in Amherst. Tammy and Ray are going to continue expanding and painting cars in stock with the autism to promote awareness. I'm going to do an autism giveaway. I was going to do it for Christmas, but there was so much stuff going on. I wanted to hold off so that it just didn't get buried in amongst everything else. So we're going to find a time to do it. I'm looking back there because Tammy painted up some cars for me. 2 of them are going to get given away, but I was going to do it for the holidays, and just with so much going on, I'm gonna push it off a little bit. Spelling absolutely counts in model railroading. It counts that you don't need to count it. Oh, there you go. Russ is turning 60 in 2024. Reluctantly. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I like Discord as well. My Discord's completely open. Anybody can come join. We just ask that you don't pretend you're home on the couch, but you're out with people. But yeah, come join. The link is in the chat if you want to do that. I do have an email list. I will get back to doing some emails. Again, things have just been a little hectic right now, but we will be doing that as well. So I also have an email list that people can join. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so the way I'm doing it, and this is after conversations with Tammy, is I found a local autism group that does events for kids with autism. And through conversations, the best thing and the way to support it is to support your local organizations, not to support the big national ones, because the big national ones have a lot of overhead and all this anyway, various stuff. So I want to support somebody locally. I just didn't have time to get in contact with them. But there's a group in New Jersey that does events and stuff like that, that I'll do the giveaway and do a like a fundraiser along with that. JD is turning 65 in March. James, the reason you keep forgetting Discord is because you're 71 years old. I'm just kidding. If you believe Heath, I'm about 287 by now. Yeah, John's had a lot of birthdays this year. That is true. So I'm trying to do the math in my head really quickly, and I'm like, okay, 50, 70, okay. So Dave BNSM scale will be turning 70, or is the anniversary of him turning 21 for the 49th time. Have fun with model trains and build friendships. Yeah, the friendships have been something that have been really awesome for me, and something that I really appreciate, and really trying to not take for granted. So if you haven't been here, the way I got to go do the super chat is I have to come over here and I have to click the button over here because something's not working. But it works if I do it that way, so it takes me a little longer. But I get there. I get there. That's not old for a tree. John's not the tree. Rick is the tree. I just want to know why John 2 never shares his cake. I know every day is his birthday. I've never gotten any cake. Russ says he might start running trains for the first time. There you go. One thing that I like about operations is even if your layout that you're building isn't ready to run trains on, you can go to somebody else's layout and run trains. So I am getting stood up for Netflix. How is that? Woo! Artie's going to do some shopping at Amherst. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't do much shopping last year. I really just enjoyed just being around and and doing that whole thing. Yeah, don't be near me during Amherst. I'm gonna try and suck up as much bandwidth as I can, and maybe I'll do like multiple streams. Maybe I'll stream from the 360 camera and do another stream as well at the same time, and just do like stream on top of multiple different streams. I'm trying to think what else is up for 2024. I mean, I do want to get some track down, but I do want to take my time. Things are taking me a little longer than I expected, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected, that things take a little longer than expected. But there are a lot of good things going on. I don't remember what that piece of tape is for, but I'm sure if I take that piece of tape off, things are gonna fall apart. I've got books to read. I got a club to go to. I've got a lot of different fun things going on, and I'm looking forward to 2024. It's gonna be a really good, fun, adventurous year. So hopefully I'll get to meet all of you either maybe on Discord or virtually or at some event or something like that. So if you see me, say hello. I don't bite. or at least I don't bite too hard. So, from the city that never sleeps, farewell, model citizens.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.